Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to Ontario Fishing Quest. Going on an adventure today on this beautiful lake with some strange lady. That's my wife Judy. We're going on a four-day canoe adventure. We have to go through this lake, through a river, portage, another river, another lake, maybe another portage. So we've got a little bit of ground to cover. And we've got nice sunny skies, nice weather, nice calm water. It should be a good time. Come along with us. So you know it would have helped if I'd have brought the maps.
I literally thought of something like, oh, I wonder if he has maps. And then...
I have maps in my mind. Made it to our first portage. Quite the uphill climb, but it's beautiful. Judy, what do you think of canoe trips so far?
Hey, it's so fun so far.
So far, so good. All right, you just keep carrying all that stuff. I'll just walk over with nothing. You got it. Judy's got this. There's the finish line. Good job, Judy.
Woo!
Yeah, for sure.
We made it!
We made it!
Now I don't know how far.
I don't think too much farther. Queen Elizabeth II Wildlands. Fishhog Lake. Feeling good?
Although I do feel we should be rowing.
Ah, we're cheating.
Okay. We'll row on the way back.
We'll row on the way back.
I'm too excited to get there.
Yeah. And go for a swim. Oh, oh yeah.
It's so exciting.
This looks good.
Got my chair set up already.
Oh, already. She wasted no time in setting up her chair, which is okay. There's a few people on the lake. We weren't expecting that during the week, but that's okay. So it's windy right now and we're exposed, but it'll keep the bugs down because the flies are bad. But we're not supposed to have wind really for the next 3 days, so it'll be windy today, but it won't be so bad the next couple days. All right, I better help her unload. We're just going on a hunt for firewood. Okay, Jude, if you could just cut down some trees, that would be great.
Got it. I just did the whole portage myself.
Pretty much by yourself.
Here. You have an ant on your chest. Here, I think you got it. What have I found my husband doing?
Taking down dead trees for firewood.
Nice, good job, good choice.
Sweet. Yeah, there's lots of wood here.
Lots of wood.
For sure.
Then we gotta get it in the canoe.
We do. If Joe Robinette or Doug Linker happens to watch this, feel free to criticize me because I'm not exactly pro. But we're figuring this stuff out together, you and I. Well, hey folks, the evening hours are here. We went on a hunt for some firewood and we've just been kind of relaxing since then. It's been really windy, so we're not going to go fishing or anything tonight. We're just going to cook some supper and relax. Have a nice fire. Flies have been bad. I got bit in my hand and my hand is all swollen up. It's pretty hilarious looking. Anyways, yeah, I really like our tent setup here. This is the Mech Tarn 3. It's a 3-person tent, but I'm happy for just the 2 of us in there. I wouldn't try and fit 3 in here. Well, we got our sleeping pads down, our pillows, sleeping bags. Nice little spot for our bags. Got the canoe down there, up on rocks and tied off. Should be a nice evening. The wind has really helped to keep the bugs down, which is great. I think later the wind will die down. We'll have a nice fire going, so the smoke will help us keep the bugs away. We've seen a few people around. There's about 3 other campsites that are filled on this lake. And there's one guy out there fishing now, so I'm making note of where he's fishing. So yeah, should just be a relaxing evening. I'll probably just check in with you before bedtime or in the morning, who knows. Look at the water now though, it's so calm. The wind has died off. It's cooled down a bit. The sun is pretty much done setting. We had ourselves a very lovely supper of, what do we have again? Hot dogs.
Well, those were glorified hot dogs from
Blackview Farms and sidekicks. And yeah.
I had chicken sausage.
She had chicken sausage, not from Blackview Farms. And now I'm gonna have a IPA number 10 by Collective Arts from Hamilton. We're just gonna chill out, let the fire die down, go to bed early, and get a good night's sleep because we worked hard today. So we'll sign out. Night night. Good morning. It's 8:30 or so in the morning. We had a pretty decent sleep. It wasn't solid, but it was okay. It got cold. I think it got down to about 12 or 13 degrees last night. So we were bundled up pretty good in our tent, but overall we had a pretty good sleep. Should be a good day. We're gonna piddle around camp a little bit. We're gonna go get some more firewood. We're gonna get Judy's hammock strung up, and hopefully we'll get some fishing in today too. It'd be nice. It's overcast right now. I hope it's gonna turn a bit sunny later. We'll see. Right now I'm gonna have my coffee to get my day going. One of the best things about camping is coffee in the morning. So I use a French press. This is I don't know, just a little Canadian Tire brand. It was like 10 bucks. But I put 6 scoops of coffee in here, fill it up to about an inch down from the top. I let it sit for a few minutes and then push her down, and you've got some amazing coffee. May not look like much now, but it's going to turn into the best cup ever. You have to pretend like you love each other. Okay? Just pretend.
Okay, I'll do it too. So you're awesome. Awesome that you look forward to when you're awesome. You think it was great?
Yeah. You're special. Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's so good.
There he goes. He's gonna go find us some wood. Look at how far that canoe is up off the water. Whoops. Cute.
So we're out in the water now, and we're gonna try and get some more firewood, but we have to go through a section of lily pads to get there. So we're gonna fish it before we barge through it with the canoe to get the firewood. So I brought the camera along just in case we catch something. It is so peaceful out here. Just around this rock on the left side there. Start seeing it. Nice. Yeah, those things are bad for getting grass and stuff.
Oh, I don't care.
Sometime that's going to get inhaled. You're going to be like, holy crap!
I just love hearing it, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it'd be a bonus.
Yeah. That's the only reason you fish it is because you like the sound of
I
it.
love the sound of it. Sounds so cute.
Alrighty. So you have to search for firewood a little bit, but we found this downed limb, and it seems to be in pretty good shape still. The wood's actually pretty dry, and it's not punky or anything, so if I can find something I don't have to take down, that's great.
That's what we had to go through. A lot of thicket.
Whew. That was a bit of work. We did it. Good job.
Yep.
Oh, that is our haul, and it was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
No fish yet, though.
That's okay. That'll come.
I hope that'll come soon enough. We got to get Judy her PB, which is like 9 pounds. So.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
I've already had...
She's already caught like 12, 7, 8 pounders in her life.
You're so right.
Just on a worm. So. Go for it. You're awesome.
You are amazing.
I think so. Oh, you did it! Well, Judy and I got done all of our logging work for the day, and we've got an ample supply of firewood now. Hopefully we'll have enough to get through today, maybe tomorrow too. And we went for a swim, and the water's so warm, it felt so good. We're just gonna have fun for the rest of the day. We're gonna relax, we're gonna take the canoe out, go explore around the lake, go fishing. We haven't spent much time fishing yet, so I haven't caught anything, but hopefully that'll come. Yeah, it's been a good time so far. I'd like to show you guys how I brought my rods and my tackle and my reels in. So we had that one portage that you saw where we had to go straight uphill and straight downhill pretty much. It's only 100 meters, but it was quite treacherous. So this by no means is an ultra-light canoe trip because I brought 5 rods and 5 reels and a cooler and lawn chairs and food and a tote and yeah, so it's more relaxing and fishing sort of trip. So I brought my tackle box, and inside my tackle box I put 5 reels, and I just used electrical tape to tape the spools down, and then I have every rod in a sock, and inside this Levante bag that I got with my new Levante rod, I put 3 rods in there, each of them in a sock, and then these extra 2 rods in socks as well, and I just used elastics to strap them all together, and it was pretty easy to carry them through the bush, through the portage there, and it's a pretty convenient way to store them, and I just threw them in the back of the truck for when we drove here. So, gonna get rigged up because we're gonna do some fishing this afternoon and evening. We're gonna catch some giants, I hope. Judy's making breakfast sandwiches. My wife makes the best breakfast sandwiches you've ever eaten. I didn't even like breakfast sandwiches before I married her. I'm telling you. And I'm not just saying this because she can hear me, but it does help.
It does help. I'm glad I can make you a breakfast sandwich now.
You make amazing breakfast sandwiches.
I
You really, really do. This is why my wife makes the breast. I'm gonna take 2.
Let's do that again.
This is why my wife makes the breast breakfast sandwiches. Maybe I'll do a blooper reel.
That
and I'll
was
go in there.
hilarious.
Okay, take 2. Flip. This is why my wife makes the best breakfast sandwiches you've ever eaten. Look at these things. These are phenomenal. Hello. Oh, hi. How are you now?
Not so bad. And you?
Nope, it's good, and you?
Good, and you?
Not so bad. Life would be even better if we both catch a 5-pounder today.
Okay, let's try for that.
Let's do our best. No pressure, but if you don't, I'm going to be actually really upset.
You'll leave me here?
I will probably leave you here.
Plops?
Lots of plops. Nice.
Right there? I guess it's the one you carried it.
Nope, that's good. Get her back. Nice and loud. Finally. Not a big one.
Oh, came with a little bit of
Came with a little bit of slop. Well, it's the first fish of the trip.
Good job, dear. You wanted a frog.
He wanted a frog.
There you go.
Little fish though. But brought in a bunch of salad, and it was fun getting them out because I had to bring them up and over a bunch of bog and stuff, so that was fun.
Good job, dear.
Woo, it's a giant.
Okay, we're not skunked.
Nope, we're not skunked. See you, bud. This is officially the tiniest bass I've ever caught. So fishing on this lake is super hot, as you can see. The tiniest bass I've ever caught. That was a little smallmouth, I think. She's like, am I sitting the right way?
Is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
Is this how you do it?
I love your imitation of me.
Look, I'm helping.
Caught in 3. Caught 3.
Can you count the middle one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like 2.5.
2.5.
What flowers?
Giants. See you, bud. Well guys, as you saw, the fishing wasn't exactly lights out, but we got a few in the boat and had fun. So I'm still waiting for Judy to catch one, so I hope that she can get one tonight when we go out. Hopefully the wind will calm down a little bit and we'll be able to throw some nice topwater lures in kind of in front of all these little pockets where there's pads and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll get some fish that way, and hopefully she'll get her first one on the old whopper plopper or whatever bait she decides to throw. We're gonna have some mashed potatoes and sausages tonight for supper, and then after that we'll be going out fishing again. So I'll check in with you then. Yeah.
Oh. So good.
So good. Check it out. Sausage, mashed potatoes. Oh, it's hard to beat this. Hey folks. I'm out for an evening fish solo. Judy's gonna stay back and relax tonight. Ah, it's a beautiful night. Sure love to be able to get into some decent fish. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I really had no idea what this lake would be like for fishing. I've done well on lakes around here, but never here. I'm sure there's good fish in here. Just gotta find them. Convince them to bite. Oh, just as I said that, a little smallie grabbed it. That's funny. I wonder if you saw that on camera or not, but right at the side of the canoe there, a little smallie grabbed it. Oh yeah. Again, it's pretty small fish so far. Giants. See, buddy. Where are all the biggins? Where have all the biggins gone? Oh. I suppose Judy's just having like a hoot back at the campsite by herself. Probably causing such a ruckus. Good for her though. She's liking the canoe trip so far. That's good. Hopefully she'll want to come again. I asked her if she'd be interested in Algonquin and she said absolutely yes. So that's cool. It's nice and calm over here. Thankfully the wind's dying down. I didn't want to drift too fast. I'll work my way along. Cast the edges with topwater and frogs and cast out deep with a jerkbait. And you gotta love when there's people tubing on a lake that you had to portage into. That sucks. Oh, something grabbed the tail. Come on, bud, hit again. Not a big fish, I don't think, but oh, yeah, in weeds. Oh, not a bad one actually. Smallie, really. Freedom Tackle swim jig, white. This is a Strike King. Whatever the Kitech Strike King bait's called. I can't think of it right now. I'll link it below. The key is that Freedom Tackle stealth swim jig. I really like that bait. It's new to me this year. There we go. Cool. Hey buddy, see ya. This is the dealio here. He hit it twice. I have found I've only caught a few fish on these baits this year, but I find that when they hit it, they hit the tail first, and you keep fishing it, they come back and they take the whole bait. That's the second time that's happened to me. They hit it twice, which is cool. So far these things seem to get bit when nothing else will. I mean, he wanted that. There we go. Finally got one on top water. That's what I wanted. See, bud? Oh, there we go. I was waiting to get a fish on top water. Wondering why it wasn't happening. It seemed like a slow bite, but finally got one.
Perfection.
Good.
My man knows how to do it.
Oh, thank you. That'll work. Well, dink fest so far, but it's okay. Boy, when I came back in, the mosquitoes were crazy. I don't know how Judy was dealing with it, but anyways, we got a fire going now and the thermosol going, and thankfully it's keeping the mosquitoes down. And we're both gonna enjoy a surround sound by Collective Arts. Again, love Collective Arts. This is my favorite brewery going. So we're gonna just sit here, watch the fire burn down, call it a night, and we'll check in with you tomorrow.